Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to Raw. Here's another thing I wanted to mention. The other champion, we haven't mentioned Gunther in a little while, so I'll just want an opinion from you on Gunther's new little persona here. Looks like, well, I was down on the fact that he lost to Cody at Crown Jewel, because I was like, why would you do that to this guy? He's supposed to be, but they did use it as part of this program with Damian Priest. So he's back fighting Damian Priest again, the whole street trash thing that they went through and everything. So this is a rematch, and I think basically Damian just called him out, saying that, you know what, you can't be as confident, you don't look as confident. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he was calling him out on. And Gunther seemed like to be making these facial expressions like it's just not the same confident Gunther, right? And on this day, Ludwig Kaiser came out to defend his master or whatever it is. I don't
I don't know if that's the right term. His master. I don't know what you would call it.
Isn't he his slave servant? I don't fucking know. Anyways, he comes out and
you're saying they have a slave master relationship.
what the fuck else is it? But
maybe he's his boss. You could have said that at the very least.
Well, anyways, Gunther didn't want him.
But that's hilarious. Okay, good. The slave Kaiser.
Gunther didn't want his slave defending him here, so he was like, "Hey, shut up, man!" But Kaiser was insistent. He was insistent. He was like, "You know what? I'm not gonna let this street trash talk to you like that, right?" But anyways, later in the night, I'm skipping all the way till the end when Damian Priest defeats Kaiser. He gives him that South of Heaven choke slam and beats him, and then Gunther comes out to face his next opponent, and maybe in a time before when he was more confident, quote unquote, he would have ran to the ring and maybe attacked him, but instead he just turned away and left, and leaving Damian Priest to kind of gloat for the night. So, all right, I'm going to switch the clock to 1 minute, only a minute, because we're trying to round out the show. But, all right, so what is your thoughts on the new Gunther persona, the new not so confident Gunther, I guess you could call it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I probably gave this a decent grade. I don't know. I probably gave it a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me see. You're right. My bad. Before we go to your comments, all three of us thumbs up. Me, you, and Robert. So yeah, we all liked it. I think it's interesting, but
I just don't understand why he lost to Cody on a fluke finish, basically you could call it that, where he rolled him up after the choke, right, type of deal. I don't think you should really lose your confidence in the fact that you're still one of the best wrestlers in the world over that. So I'm not completely getting where that loss of confidence is coming from completely. I know even if you could say he's down on the loss to Cody, they already made it clear that it was kind of a fluke loss. You know, I mean, they didn't make it clear, but just the way they did it made that clear, just the way the pinfall was and everything like that. So I don't know. I'm not really understanding it completely, but it's not been bad. It's still been there's been some entertainment value. I will say, for me, Priest is better on the mic than he was when they first went around, like their first time they were feuding. I think around was it SummerSlam or the Royal Rumble? I can't remember now. But whenever they had that match, it
was definitely around SummerSlam, not the Royal Rumble. But
yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't remember the exact shows, but
yeah, it was probably around SummerSlam. Yeah, you're right. My bad. What was I thinking? Yes, it was around SummerSlam. I don't know why I even mentioned the Royal Rumble, but anyways, I think Damian's kind of improved in that, and maybe that's why I really gave it a thumbs up, because his work was pretty solid, I felt, and his mic stuff was pretty good. But yeah, I don't really understand Gunther losing his confidence. There's been some Gunther stuff that I haven't always understood, but anyways, yes, this is okay. This isn't bad.
I mean, I kind of like it. I'm saying, because
why has he lost his confidence? If you like it, why has he lost?
I just like that. I'm not saying that I like that he lost his confidence. I'm saying that I like that there became some consequence from that match. it seemed like a worthless match that was just like burying Gunther. But okay, so now that it's like an interesting angle that's arose from it, I don't mind that as much. So, all right,
I guess that's true.
I'm gonna move along. I got honorable mentions. So
let's do it. Let's do some honorable
let's do a quick honorable mentions for the night, and we'll head home. So the Miz on Raw. So this is from November 11th, Raw. Sorry, my monitor went out, so now I'm looking at the TV. But I'm just gonna do the last part of the show like this. But my freaking computer monitor went out. I don't know why. But anyways, the Miz. So I actually really like this segment on Raw. So the Miz was captured by the Wyatts the week before, and Final Testament, Karrion Kross were asking him like, "Hey, how the hell did you get away?" He's like, "Well, I promised that I would become a good guy again, and they let me go. You know what I mean?" And they're like, "We don't believe you." So they dragged him to the ring, Final Testament, and he got cut like somehow, for real, which was weird.
Yeah, I saw that.
Somehow,
I didn't see how.
They kind of roughed him up on the way to the ring. But anyways, so Wyatt 6 music hit, and they were gonna come like help Miz, I guess, and it was all like a swerve because the Miz from behind whacks Eric Rowan with a steel chair, and that was basically the swerve. So the Wyatts kind of deserve this because he fucking was captured by them and held captive, so he got back at them and fucking smashed Eric Rowan with the chair a couple times and gave him a skull-crushing finale and gave Karrion Kross a hug, which the WWE cameras did in AEW where they didn't really catch the hug. So usually WWE do a really good job of like capturing a shot where I could get like a screenshot. But for this segment, I didn't find one. But anyways, so the Miz got over on the Wyatts, but the Wyatts... it's not over between them and Final Testament. But I actually was a big fan of this segment and the Miz. If Robert was too, on our ratings, Robert gave it a thumbs up. He said he was surprised that the Miz actually fooled him with his acting. Me too. I wasn't expecting it, so I freaking love this. I gave it 2 thumbs up. I gave this Miz segment a 2 thumbs up, and you gave it a thumbs down. So you didn't like it, but okay. If you have any thoughts on it, you can give it now. It's up to you.
Well, it just doesn't make any sense as usual because last week when he's kidnapped, the Wyatt family or Howdy Doody or Uncle Howdy or whatever the hell his name is saying like, "Oh, I don't care about the Final Testament. I care about kidnapping you." Basically, you were the target the whole time. But anyway, so then they come back to this week. Okay, he was free, and all he said was, "I'm going to be great. I'm going to be good." And I guess they did let him go for that reason. And then I guess this was like a whole the swerve doesn't make any sense because they said they don't care about Final Testament. That's what they said. So why are they attacking? Why did they come to save the Miz and attack Final Testament? Right?
Because the Miz promised to change his ways. That's why. So they had to help him. But they got swerved by him. They should have never let his ass go. They should have held his ass hostage in there forever. But anyways, all right.
I guess, but I don't care. I think the reason I mean, look at everybody involved. I mean, this is a mess of epic proportions.
Hey,
I mean,
this is the first thing Final Testament's involved in that I actually think is decent. So I don't know.
Well, I think we'll have to agree to disagree. I think this is not very decent at all. But okay, I mean, I guess everybody has their opinion. But no, I did not care for this.
If you didn't like it, you didn't like it, man. What do you want me to say? I don't.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna force you to like it, but I'm not mad at you either. If you like what you like, but hey,
exactly.